Huzzah! What's going on, everyone? It's Storm the Bard here. So, this is a new thing I want to start doing is when I start up my new stream game or my new Bard's Quest that I'm working on, I want to start a small video. It's explaining what I think about it so far and for the amount I put in. So this is Disjunction. It's on the PS5, the PC, the Switch, I believe Xbox as well. And I just put 4 hours into it. And I just finished my stream, so I wanted to kind of just go over what I thought about it so far, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what I could like to see maybe changed if possible, like stuff like that. So we're just like, there won't be really any gameplay, it'll just be more of just a kind of a small preview discussion about it real quick and such. Maybe in the future we'll do more gameplay style with it too, like maybe record a level and then talk over it and stuff. But anyway, Disjunction is a cyberpunk style, think Metal Gear meets Hotline Miami action RPG. That, as you can see on the front here, you have these three characters, and it's a story game as well. You're trying to piece together something that's going on. Like there's, obviously there's a big story that's happening where all these three characters intertwine together and stuff. I've unlocked all three characters. Each one has kind of a different play style. You have Frank, who is the guy all the way on the left-hand side. He is a private detective. He's very good at stealth. He has like a lot of stealth abilities. You have Joe, who is more of your kind of tankish guy and stuff like that. It can still be stealthy. Now, so you can play the game in one of two ways. You can go all stealth, or you can go full on action. You can do a mix of both too, of course. A couple trophies like I've seen that are basically beat the game without killing anybody, beat the game with murdering everybody, so those kinds of styles. And then you have Spider, and she's kind of a hacker and stuff, so she's got things like holograms, and I guess she's kind of like maybe a little bit of your all-around style, like it has a little mixture of everything. So far, I enjoy it. It's definitely a good game. It's tough. If you like Hotline Miami, and you like that kind of style where you are going to die repeatedly and you're going to be going back in and thinking out new ways to do things and stuff like that, it definitely has that approach to it. There are some checkpoints and stuff. Now, that's one thing I want to talk about that I don't like too much is the checkpoints. It would be nice if the checkpoints you could like maybe do over and over again. So for instance, like if you hit the checkpoint the first time and then you go and you get a key and you come back and you hit that checkpoint again, like you don't have to. That's one of the things that kind of I wasn't really feeling too well about was like, so I would hit the checkpoint because I would find a checkpoint and I'd be like, oh God, it's a checkpoint. Yes. And then I'd go off a little further, go get a key and I need to open a door and then end up getting killed. And then I have to do it all over again and stuff like that. And after the checkpoint, it would be nice if you could like maybe get the key, go back to the checkpoint. Even if you maybe had like three times you could use the checkpoint or something. Maybe it had like a certain amount of times to use it because obviously they still want the difficulty in the game. And I could see that being a thing. So that would be something cool. Second thing would be nice if you use a checkpoint, you get maybe your full health, full energy. Because whatever you're sitting at for energy and health is what the checkpoint is going to register you at. So, and that's kind of a thing, especially if you're in a harder area, because I definitely have found some areas where it become very difficult to get past because I only have like one health bar in that, or one health block, and that's it. So that's something I definitely would like to see maybe change to the game if it's possible. So, because again, it's a tough game. It's got a very Hotline Miami style. Like if you get shot only a couple times, you'll die. It's like you can't take a lot of hits. You can spec out Joe to take a lot of hits, but it still seems like a few shots and like you're going down pretty quick. So, and there's no difficulty change or anything like in the game. I haven't found anything that's like a settings for difficulty. I could just go to here real quick. But yeah, there's no like really any game options to make it like easier or something like that, so you can just enjoy the storyline and stuff. But which would be kind of cool too. I think I would kind of like that, where maybe it takes more hits to kill you, and you can kind of do your play style the way you want from there. So beyond that, like I said, I put 4 hours in. The story is definitely intriguing. There's a lot of lore. on the whole idea of it being based in New York City in 2047 and the kind of things that have happened. It's definitely got that cyberpunk appeal to it. It's got that little bit of the Shadowrun appeal in terms of lore and such. And it's pretty good so far. The storyline is definitely intriguing. I'd like to go further on to see what's going to happen and how all everything ties in together. So yeah, so I would recommend, like I said, if you enjoy games like Metal Gear, like old school Metal Gear, if you like Hotline Miami, if you like some action RPG with a lot of stealth elements, then I would definitely recommend Disjunction. So far, so good. There's just those little bit of quips that I would love to see changed if possible, but who knows what could happen. Beyond that, any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section, and I'll see what I can do. And beyond that, I believe we'll probably finish this up on stream. I haven't decided just yet. I think I more than likely will end up finishing it on stream at some point. I'd like to, like I said, I'd like to see the ending and stuff. It does get a little frustrating when you have to go back and backtrack a lot if you end up dying and stuff when you're just so close to getting to a door. So... and then it's like, oh man, now I gotta do this part all over again. Let me go get that key, get the other key. So, but it is satisfying too. It does have that satisfying feel after you get to get done with it. So, yeah. So I definitely recommend it. It's cheap too. So, and like I said, you can find it pretty much, I think, on everything. So check it out, and I'll talk to you guys later. As always, huzzah.